Hey everyone, how's it going? Now, for today's Design Your Own Titan contest, I'm going to be showing you how to draw a Titan called Grandosaurus. Now, this Titan is over 250 feet tall, and it weighs over 65,000 tons, and it can shoot out a big fiery blast when it needs to for its special ability. So this was an awesome Titan to draw, and I can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned and follow along. Now to start off with Grandoras, we are going to begin with the face. We want to start right about here and we're going to make the eye. Let's go ahead and draw a line that's going to come down, and then we'll bring this back in like a long check mark shape. Next we're going to bring this line down, we'll come back, and then we'll go up here. Right underneath here, we'll make a line that's going to come up and down. Now for the pupil, we'll go down and then up. Then we'll go ahead and color in most of this, leaving just a tiny bit white. Right above here, we're going to make a line that's going to come up and then down. Then right here, we're going to make a line that's going to come out, and then we're going to slowly bring it down here. Starting here, we're going to draw this line back, and we're going to come up and down. Next, we're going to bring this line down here. We're going to come down, and then we're going to go up. Now we'll bring this over, and then we want to come up here to kind of shape out the jaw. Starting here, we're going to bring this line down, and we'll add a couple more little lines in here for the back of the mouth. Then we want to come in here and add some different teeth. Now, this Titan has a lot of sharp teeth, so we're going to go ahead and make some long, big, pointed, sharp teeth all the way across the top. And then let's make some more coming all the way across the bottom here. Some nice, big, sharp, pointed teeth. Then starting right here, let's make lines going to come up and then back down for the nose. Next, I'm going to bring this line up, and then we're going to come down here for the back of the head. Now let's work on the neck. You want to make a line that's going to go down and then up a few times, just to make some wrinkles for the neck. Then we'll make one little line that comes down here for the top. Then we're going to make a line that's going to come up, and then we're going to bring it down to about here for the back. Starting here, I'm going to bring this line down and in. Then we want to come down here at an angle. Next, we're going to bring this line down here. And then to make the feet, we're going to make a long line that's going to curve down for one of the claws. Then we'll go ahead and make one more right here. Next, we're going to bring this back and then up a little bit like that. Next, we're going to come up here, and I'm going to bring this really far up, and then we're going to come down here. This Titan's going to have some big spikes on the back of its arms. Then we're just going to start right up here, and we're going to curve this up. Then we'll go ahead and add a couple little lines that come down, just to kind of shape out where the claws are going to be. Now starting here, let's make a line that's going to come down. We're going to bring this out at an angle. We'll bring a line that comes down here to a point and back. and we'll put one smaller one back here. Then to kind of define those claws, let's make a line that comes down with a couple smaller ones right next to it. Now starting right about here, we're going to bring this line up, and then we want to make the back legs. So to do the back leg, let's start here. We're going to come down and then over. We're going to bring this line down, and we're going to come down to a point and then back. We'll do another one here. We're going to come down to a point and then we'll come over like this. Now we're going to bring this line up for the back of the leg, and then just like we did on that arm, let's bring a line that comes up here. We're going to make this really pointed. We're going to bring it back here. And then we're going to curve this line up. Then real quick, let's go ahead and add a little line down for the claws and a couple more little lines here. We'll add a curve here. We're going to come down, we'll go out, and then bring it back for that other foot in the back. And we'll bring a little line up here for some space. We'll just curve this down with a couple more little lines. Now, for Grandoras, we want to make two tails on here. So let's go ahead and let's bring this line up, and we're going to curve it out to here. Then we're going to bring this back, we're going to make it nice and skinny, and then we're going to make it a lot bigger as it comes all the way back here. Now starting over here, we're going to add that second tail, so we'll make another line that's going to come out to a point, and we'll bring it back here. Now we want to add some details on the back of Grandoras. So his spikes are going to be very similar to Godzilla's a little bit. So we want to start right about here, and we're going to make some lines that are going to come up and then down in some pointed little shapes like this. Let's do a couple more. We're just going to kind of come up here like this, and we're just going to make these nice pointed jagged shapes right along the back here. So we're going to bring these right to about here, and we'll do one more small one right here on the tail. Now Grandoras is going to have some really big crazy spikes on the end of the tail. So let's go ahead and make some lines that are just going to come out and then back, just to make some really pointed spikes. Almost similar to kind of like a Stegosaurus. So we're just going to make some really cool spikes on here. And let's go ahead and do some more on this one. We're just going to add some different spikes. Put them all along there. Now let's come in here and add some of the different details onto this Titan here. So I'm going to make some long broken lines kind of right around the bottom and the top of the mouth here. And then I'm also going to add a couple little lines right by the eyes too. A couple little broken lines right around here. And then maybe a line or two right up here. I like to add a couple little extra lines right around the arms and legs for some details. And then I like to add a couple little extra ones kind of coming around the arms here, and a few along the back. We'll add some of these little quick lines on here for the knees. And a couple little extra lines kind of right around here in some different spots just to give this Titan some nice texture and detail. Put a few lines right here. And even some lines kind of coming up and down the tail. Right here where these spikes are, I'm going to curve them down and put a couple little extra lines on here just to kind of show some detail where they're kind of sitting in the skin. And then we're going to just kind of add some different details right on here. And just a couple little extra details right around here. We'll add a couple little lines. And then we can always add a line or two onto the claws here, just to give it a little bit of extra detail. And there you go, there is your Titan Grandoras. Now, this is a really awesome Titan. He's over 250 feet tall, he weighs over 65,000 tons, and he can shoot really intense, strong fire out of his mouth. So this is a really awesome Titan, and I had a lot of fun creating this. So I can't wait to start coloring this. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.